Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
Big old 3.5 liter V6 stuffed into that very small area. That's crazy. You could definitely not do a motor swap in this. And then randomly with this very tiny little radiator right here, and then randomly there's the battery right in between the two tubular shocks. So yeah, that's kind of freaking crazy. So on this Prowler, we have turned on the speakers. It has two tiny little 4-inch speakers right here, and they sound like two mice feeding on cheese. There's a factory subwoofer here, so we're gonna start with replacing these two speakers in the back. It does have door panel speakers right here, right down here at the bottom, and it also has dash speakers up there. These speakers all sound like metal, like aluminum foil just crackling. They're all that bad. The sub is the only thing I think that's salvageable. And they do not make a dash kit, unfortunately, for this radio. It all have to be custom, so I think we're just gonna stick with the stock radio and just do all new speakers. So we're gonna show you how to take off the dash. Easiest way is to stick your plastic pry tool down there and start pulling off on this side. And then we're probably gonna have to go on the driver's side and do almost the exact same thing, because this whole piece comes out, including this piece that is painted, it all comes out as one. So take the plastic pry tool and you kind of get it underneath there, and then you're gonna kind of pop it out. Now it's gotta come out straight because there's a black piece under there, yeah. And then it's got, lower the steering wheel. Let me hold it for you. Got the steering wheel down? Okay. And then this whole piece will just all come out. Let me grab it. So there's how it comes, that's how it slides out. And then there's the clips, like normal, like GM style clips, all on it. That's how it slides out. Do what? All right, so here's the factory 3.5s. We're gonna have to take those out. What you're gonna want to use is a right angle, like a small right angle screwdriver, and you're gonna have to ratchet them out. We'll kind of show you what we mean. But you've got one there and one there, and I imagine these are gonna fall apart just like the rear ones. You can use, if you want to do it manually, like ratcheting to take it off, or you can use like what he has. That's the power one from Milwaukee. A lot more expensive, but it does the job much faster. So you're gonna have to use some type of right angle, whether it be this or whether it be that. You're gonna have to use one of these two to get it out off the dash because it's how close it is to the windshield. Maybe that face you're making will help.
Guys, I can't get the speaker off. I shit my pants. Thank God it's a convertible because I can smell shit. Fuck my life.
So there's the terminal. You just push on that piece right there and it just slides right off. That's the cavity that it goes into. Here are the speakers that we took out of there. Yeah, it's seen better days. Rat-a-tat-tat on that ass. That's how it unplugs right there. These are Infinity. Oh, that's a magical surprise you just don't want to wake up to. Oh God, look. It's got shit coming out. Just to give you a little size comparison, here is your factory Infinity, and there is ours. There's a very large difference in speaker. Obviously, this is a two-way coaxial. This is just like a full range 3.5. So these speakers rock. They are awesome. Butyl rubber won't deteriorate, and plastic versus foam and paper. These things are just, in my opinion, very, very cheap, stock, and awesome aftermarket.
All right, so here's the terminal. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use the part right here that you push down on that side of the terminal as the positive. Even though it's black and red, it's different on the door, so I wanna try to keep it in phase. So I'm gonna cut these off right here. We're gonna put our new connectors on and use the left-hand side, basically where this is at. So the black on both sides is gonna be our positive, red on each side is gonna be our negative. Kind of sounds stupid, but
I want to keep it in phase with this one that I've already wired. And if they're not in phase, then this one will be correct and this one will be off, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try to keep it in phase.
So here's our terminals wired up. We're gonna try to drop this in here, but I'm having problems. It is not wanting to be my friend today.
Got those all installed. We're getting ready to put the screws in.